Hey guys, welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm RetroNemo, and today we're breaking down yet another episode of the Amazing World of Gumball. As always, we take a closer look at the recent episodes to see secrets and Easter eggs that you might have missed. And as always, if we miss any, let us know in those comments down below, but with any further ado, let's get right into it. This week's episode is The Father. In this episode, Richard is desperate to reconnect with his father, who is a notorious sleazy con man. It makes sense that he's an actual rat. However, all of their attempts to do father-son bonding fail thanks to his criminal lifestyle. However, despite all of the depressing tones in this episode, it still ends on a somber and sweet note with a hug between the father and son. Okay, let's break this down. Let's start with the sort of historical reference in the beginning. At the start of the episode, Richard's father comes to the Watterson household but is greeted by a scary sight: a burning wood statue of himself. This is a small joke in the background to show how much they truly hate him. It's meant to be overdramatic. However, these statues actually do go back millennia. Factually called the Wicker Man, these statues were made and used by the ancient Druids to sacrifice during an effigy. Kind of dark, but I guess it makes sense why they'd use it. This isn't the first time a cartoonist referenced the Wicker Man concept before. Avatar: The Last Airbender had an episode where Team Avatar finds a town that resents Avatar Kyoshi. So much so that they burned giant wood figures of her, and then later a giant wood figure of Aang. Maybe it's just a common theme. I'm sure you've seen this before though, it's pretty popular. In the Watterson household, there are several family photos by their TV. If you look closely at Richard in the photos, you can see t-shirts that he wears that look surprisingly familiar to a lot of famous bands. One looks like the famous logo of Seattle grunge gods Nirvana, and the other the famous Grateful Dead. No matter what, at least you can't say that Richard has bad music taste. And at least he's not listening to country. Joyful Burger is everywhere in the Gumball universe. It is literally their McDonald's. In this episode alone, it appears twice. Specifically speaking, they take Richard there to stress eat, and later in the episode, when Richard and his father are on the highway, a truck passing by in the background sports a Joyful Burger logo. They really can't escape corporate greed, not even in cartoons. I can't say that this next one is certain, but I do need to talk about it. This bench ad with the high-top sneakers has been in pretty much, if not every single episode this season. The first few times I was just assuming it was a common asset, but at this point, this has to mean something. Maybe it's foreshadowing for the finale. To humor this idea, let's just take a look at the design. I mean, the shoe, which is a weird combination of a bunch of different colored blobs all melding together, looks kind of suspicious. Two distinct blobs are the blue and orange colors of Gumball and Darwin. Perhaps the shoe is somehow related to them. I'm not sure. Vox is the real theorist on this channel. I'm just a little breakdown boy. I can, however, say something is definitely fishy about this bench. Maybe by the end of the season, we'll have an answer. Richard may not have known his father as a kid, but they have seen each other quite a lot since the series began. This is Frankie's third major role in an episode. The other two were in The Signature and The Outside. All of them, he was a shifty con man, so not a lot has really changed. We all knew Penny's family as they were shown in the beginning of the series. Remember when Gumball went to their spider's funeral? Classic episode, and we knew Penny had a little sister. However, her name was never said in the show. Ben Bequette, the creator, had said it on his Twitter, but it was never mentioned in universe. Until now. They finally referred to her by name, Polly, in this episode when Richard stole her football after mistaking it for something that his father tossed him. Now, if we could only find out what's under Penny's shell. Wait a minute. And guys, finally, here's the last Easter egg of the episode. In the beginning of the episode, they sing a song called The Vermin Man, which is an obvious parody of The Muffin Man, a classic famous song that has existed for generations, and I'm sure you've all heard as a kid. Makes me wonder what song Gumball will parody next. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, there you have it, guys. That was our breakdown for the Gumball episode, The Father. As always, if there's anything we missed, anything at all, let us know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, give it a like, and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. As always, I'm RetroNemo. This is another Gumball breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next breakdown. Peace.